it waits for no one. So it's time for you to get going, because the longer you wait to make that decision to do what you've been thinking about doing, the longer it'll take for you to get to your dreams. This message is for someone out there. Kamisha Monica, everybody. Welcome to the Las Vegas Tribune News. Local news and online music, entertainment. Y'all get the point. You know what I mean? Now, I want to say Happy New Year. But since the new year has begun, we're like a few days in. You know what I mean? We're told it's already like the 3rd of the month. And that reminds me, there's a special someone that I need to give a shout out to. A happy birthday. I want to say happy birthday to my mother, Miss Denise Wheeler. I'm going to say happy birthday to you because you are the woman who gave me life. You are the reason that I am in existence with my dad. But today is your birthday, so we're focused on you. So happy birthday, mama. I know some people say mom, mommy, and all these things, but where I come from, we say mama. All right, everybody, moving on. Now, a couple of things has happened already since the new year, and it is a little bit strange for me. It's strange for me because some is so disheartening. You know, it's really disheartening. I'm a straight up person, and I gotta give you this news because this is, we have to recognize things that are going on in society now. And I'll tell you what 4 things to do in Vegas in a minute. But let me tell you this first, okay? I want to thank the NFL, okay? And the reason I'm thanking the NFL, because as you guys progress and you're getting better, I saw something that let me know that there is still a lot of unity in America. I know people are saying things that are otherwise different in opinion from what I'm saying, but there's still unity in America. Damar Hamlin from the Buffalo Bills, critical condition after collapsing, went into cardiac arrest. This is such a sad story, but the power of the teams that were there, united, arm in arm, standing together, kneeling with each other, this showed me that if there's one thing that unites us all in this country, I think it starts with football. That's just my opinion. But prayers, and I'm asking the universe to send healing to this young man who still has a bright future. Okay, next, I got some other sad news. Barbara Walters, GOAT, legend. I have heard her name since I was a kid. If it wasn't coming out of Oprah's mouth, she was on the TV asking those hard questions, you know? And I always thought, when is that question, that outlier, gonna tackle this person she's in front of? And I know she did it because she wanted the information, but this legend has passed away. So sending condolences to her family as well. We do it right here on the Tribune. You know what I mean? Okay, next. This is also sad. This is what I'm talking about. The new year is starting like this, but it's going to get better. Rap legend, 3 6 Mafia, part of the original group, Gangsta Boo, has passed away. That's what I've known her as my whole life, and that's what I knew as my introduction into 3 6 Mafia, because she was female rap, right? And there wasn't a lot of female rappers. So the ones that stood out, you knew. You know what I mean? So sending prayers and condolences to her family, because she was at the young age of 53, and that's very young. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I thought I read. You know what I mean? Now, I have to tell you about this. Well, I was told right before the show that there is a burlesque show here that you can see. It's called Burlesque Q at Alexis Park. So we were having a conversation about how the showgirl theme of Las Vegas is slightly leaving, it's slightly moving along. But we want to keep that because when people come to Fremont or the Strip, they take pictures with showgirls. But they probably don't know we actually have like a showgirl show at Alexis Park. It is ran by Miss Carrie Byers. I hope I got that right. Sorry, Carrie, if I didn't get it. And she runs Premier Showgirls. So be mindful of that. Look for that Burlesque Q, Alexis Park, when you get here. That's something you can do during the winter because it is winter here. So I'm trying to find things that are going to make sense. You know what I mean? Next, there's a holiday snow carnival at M Resort. Now, M Resort is a little bit further down the freeway, the 15 freeway, but it's worth the drive. I've seen it. It's really beautiful. You go in and you can take the kids there. I mean, I don't know very many people who bring kids to Vegas, but if you do, we have things here for them to do as well, like the holiday snow carnival. That's going to be a lot of fun for them. Next, I have now for my hikers, people who like to venture off and things like that. How about going to Red Rock Canyon? Now, I'm not going to lie. I've been to Mount Charleston. I worked close to Red Rock Canyon, but usually if it's not raining, it'll be blocked off at a certain section, but you can still get up there and go for like maybe a 10-15 minute hike for people. And you might say, well, why would I want to go to Red Rock Canyon and go for a hike when I can go to the Strip and have drinks and blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. Here's what I tell you. If you want to go for a hike, you get the mountain views. And I know a lot of people come from other countries that they are shocked by the size of the mountains. So this is something you could do if you're not used to seeing mountains and want to get a good shot and kind of up your Instagram likes. This is what I'm saying. That's my opinion. Now, last but not least, of course, we do have music entertainment going on. We have some in Fremont. If you go down there, there are like 4 stages: rock, country. There's a DJ stage. I haven't heard a hip hop one just yet, but I know they still play hip hop music. So don't forget to visit Fremont. Now, for what I've been waiting for, I have a special guest today. Filmmaker, producer, artist, motivation. I'm not going to say a motivational speaker, but I've heard him speak and he's very motivating. Clothing line, designer. I'll let him tell you all those things, but I'm really happy for him to be here. And he's also going to be a part of a reality show called For the Love in Music. Now, you'll hear about that a little bit more over the next couple of months, but for now, I am happy to have my guest, YA Poet, come here today. And you guys, some people call him Ye, some people call him Ya, some people call him YA Poet, and I call him YA. Stay tuned. We're going to pay some bills. I'll be right back, and make sure, everybody, you go ahead and click in.
Hi, I'm Judy Mario. I invite you to watch my show, What's Your Story with Judy Mario on WWDBTV, where I interview celebrities, doctors, authors, professional speakers, and just plain folks like you and me. So watch my show and also watch some of the other great shows that we have here on WWDB-TV, and you can also find us on Roku.
I told you I was back, everybody. I told you that I had a special guest that was coming in, and I think I didn't do him justice. You know what I mean? For me, coming into Vegas, not knowing much of anything, meeting this young man, Mr. YA Poet, our guest today, if I had to sum everything up, I would say he is Mr. Black Culture of Las Vegas himself. I don't know. Is that okay? Is that okay? So, everybody, meet YA Poet and meet the man who you want to see. If you want to know anything about Black culture, YA, can you tell us why? Why is that so important, and how does that really, really encompass everything you do besides representing Black culture in Las Vegas?
Well, what's up, Vegas? What's up, Tribune?
What's up?
Miss Kamisha.
Yes.
Blessed and highly favored to be here. Thank you, Lord. I made it. I'm on the show. Talking about Black culture. Hey, but
You out of control already. He out of control already. He being nice today. You know that? He being nice today. So go ahead, Will.
I mean, let me say this. Culture in general. You know, what is it? From my perspective, you know, born and raised here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the historical West Las Vegas, I have seen my culture grow faster than anything that I can put my hands on. And for me, it means new beginnings, new flavors, new people, new
I like that.
businesses. And that's what it's about, you know, experiencing. And just to put a label on it, we call it culture.
Okay. Now, I know you just told us all of that, but where does that stem from, having to feel like you have to represent Black culture in Las Vegas? Where does that come from? Because I see that he has a clothing line, like I told you, and he has a T-shirt that has like red lining on it.
Yes. That's all the neighborhood streets, collectively. You know, in the 70s, the 80s, they coined the Jim Crow situation, and out of that Jim Crow situation, you have this red line where Black folks couldn't live nowhere else but in this red line.
Now, what do you remember, like around the time, what years are we talking, so that give the viewers a perspective on what is now and what is past? Like around, is that 60, 70, or further back?
It was after the Moulin Rouge Agreement.
After the 1954.
Yeah, so the
Around
time where Jim Crow was lifted off the strip and you was able to move into different areas. This red line was formed, so we can basically know where the Negroes lived, business wise, to keep their eyes on the prize. And out of that, I was like, now that we're out of that era, how do you bring it back to life? Because a lot of that history is forgotten. Unless you are in your books or libraries, or in the conversation with your elders.
Okay.
So for me, with this new generation, the culture is ran mainly by the hip hop artist. So I was like, we like T-shirts. We the T-shirt era. So, to put it on a T-shirt and to show all the neighborhoods, that we're all the same. We're all no matter what blood, red, green, purple, it's culture, But to have tribes is none other than a representation of or identification of coming from our native land. They had tribes, we got tribes, and we all put that together. That's a culture.
Okay. Now, you mentioned hip hop, and it being ran by hip hop. And let me be transparent. I ran into YA again at the Sin City Hip Hop Awards. You saw I had a guest last week, the guy that puts on the hip hop Sin City Hip Hop Awards, which was Tone the manager. I ran into YA at his event because YA was doing some hosting there as well. So, leading into hip hop, the culture, how do you play in all of that, and how does black culture and the way you see black culture plays into all that the hip hop scene here in Las Vegas?
I'm a shooter.
Wait. Further elaborate on what a shooter is, so people can understand.
My camera is my gun.
Okay, got it.
You know, so how I position myself in Vegas was to be the eyes, the storyteller.
Got it. Oh, that's beautiful.
You know,
I like that.
I use both chakras. You know, the visual and the spiritual. You know what I'm saying?
Are you spiritual?
Very much so.
Okay.
That's how I'm on this. You know, that's how I'm able to be on this road of this mission that I'm on, is because my spiritual side of me is telling me, you know, to bring the balance to the culture. Okay. And so my role is not only to be, you know, a storyteller, but to actually bring balance where there is none right now, because it's one side getting told and not the other.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you talk about mission, that leads me into the next thing. I watched a project that you are currently filming, still filming, but you are posting it. Earnest Living. So I see that as a mission.
Yes.
Mission. Talk to us about Earnest Living so people can catch it, and a lot of the other projects that you have, and the community advocate work that you also do.
Living Earnest.
Oh, okay.
Is me documenting my life for the last 15 years, event by event. So, you know, I have a nice background of a plethora of of information that I have collected, and I'm like, you know, I have to tell my story in my own way. So instead of me just running my mouth, I felt like, you know, let me put together these clips and these pieces and these events and let you see the people that helped mold Ernest Monroe, aka YA the Poet, aka Africa Yeezy, Yankee for those that know me. And I ain't even gonna talk about the other aliases that I got.
Oh man, why not? Why not? I think people want to know. They want to know.
It's lvculture.com.
All right.
lvculture.net.
There you go.
Yeah, we switched it up.
I love it.
Shouts out to my business partner and one of my brothers, Dante Fortson. He helped me start a revolution platform called LV Culture. And LV Culture is pretty much everything that I have collected and still collecting over the years of historical information coming out of Las Vegas, straight out of Las Vegas, for Vegas and by Vegas. So I advise y'all to go over there to lvculture.net.
That's your advice? All right, I got another question. So we got filmmaker, we got community advocate, we got Mr. Black Culture himself of Las Vegas. And how about hip hop artists? Is that something that you still are very much into, or is that something that you are limiting? Because look, let me tell you why I say this. I say this because he has a lot of young people around him that he's mentoring. And they're in music, and they're in the studio, and I've watched them. I've been there to see the process. Dark Vibe. Salsa. November.
Chris Lee.
We
we have a plethora of artists. I call them Las Vegas All-Stars.
What about you as an artist? What's going on with that?
I'm a poet.
Ooh, excuse me then.
So,
he's a poet.
No matter if I'm doing film, if I'm taking pictures.
Yes.
If I'm doing interviews, you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist at heart. Like, that's what got me here. You know what I'm saying? All praises to the Lord. for keeping me on my swivel. And yeah, like I said, you know, I didn't know how powerful my voice was until I started yelling.
What? What is yelling? What? What do you mean?
And that's when I started getting attention. So I was like, okay,
Oh.
you know, they don't see me with my art when I'm drawing. They don't see me when I'm out here, you know, working hard in the streets, hustling. But when I get on that mic, you know, I start getting attention. And I'm like, you know, the attention needs to be on our community.
Got it.
And how do I do that?
How do you do it?
I bring the Avengers together.
Okay.
The All-Stars.
The All-Stars.
The cast that, you know, is talking what they walking.
Ooh, walking like, yeah, that's right. Walking like a talking. Yeah, I like that, Wyatt. I like that. So what can we expect from you in the future?
More albums.
More albums.
More movies.
More movies.
I plan on being, you know, all I can be on this earth and experiencing life to its fullest. But as far as my mission, you know, I'm born and raised here in Vegas, so I'm going to give you not the sugar-coated version,
Oof.
not the strip version,
Oof.
but I'm going to give you the culture version of what we call unlimited resources here in Las Vegas, man. There's a island that needs to be explored, and it ain't enough of us. So I tell my people, bring your resources to the west, bring your resources to the north, and let us bring our resources to you, and let's exchange, because that's what this platform is for, to exchange resources. You know, you got some potatoes, I got some eggs. Because I don't know if you know the news, man, but I went to the grocery store, man, and I got me and this lady, we had a standoff on
Really?
who was gonna grab the last bundle of eggs.
Oh. Yeah.
So, and then they told me, you know,
Did you look at the price of them already?
$30. I got it was the big one.
It's true.
It was. I said, nobody want these $30. Me and the lady had a standoff right in the middle of the aisle.
For some $30 eggs. Like, what are those eggs made of? Gold? I don't. Okay, protein, I guess. We're getting protein. Okay, so now, if a person wants to come to Las Vegas, and why would they come to you? What can you offer them in Las Vegas that's going to make their trip better, give them a little bit more fun, or you know what I mean?
Spirituality.
Okay.
First of all,
Okay.
I know a lot of y'all don't come here to get your mind right, but if you do need some spirituality, that's my first go-to. I'm gonna get you right with God first. You feel me? Second, you're gonna be hungry after you get that. You're gonna need some great food in your life. Third,
I'm confused about this little spirituality you got going on.
hey, listen, it's a lot of people that come here for education.
Okay.
You know, Vegas is a playground in more
it is.
ways than one. You
Yes,
know,
it is.
a lot of us ain't on demon time.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
it is.
The real one's on God time.
Yeah, yeah.
So you come on God time, holla at your boy. I'm going to get you spiritually right. I'm going to get you fed. We might even hit a bar.
I gotta get some of that because I'm a bad girl, you know? And at this point, I'm telling you, I didn't miss the spirituality bus. I mean, it's like inside, but you know, I listen to what you said and you might have something for me. You know what I mean?
Family.
Especially I'm gonna get hungry afterwards. So I figured this is like a correlation between some things I might like to do and I might not like to do.
This is still a family channel.
Yes.
So families, you come out here,
Yeah.
you're going to need a church. You're going to need some, you know what I'm saying, some
And that's
wellness,
a great point.
herbs, some healing.
Okay, Wyatt. Now look. Now, so we're doing. Let me be transparent. I was looking for YA because I was looking for artists to cover for a reality show called For the Love in Music, right?
Yes.
And I thought YA was such. I thought he was. In my mind, I felt he was a superstar. Did I not tell you that?
Modesty, thank you. Thank you,
No.
love. I appreciate it.
And I'm not, and I'm honest. You know me, I don't sugarcoat. I thought he was a superstar. You know, his image, the way he proceeds forward, he does good things in the community. And I've heard your music and I've seen your film. You know, so I wanted to bring you to the show, put you on the Tribune, because I thought you are a person that people need to know when they get here. But I know there are a lot of ladies out there, and if they ain't got the spirituality, don't come around here. But they might want to know. They might want to know. Single in the middle. How does Facebook name that? It's complicated. Single. Man, what do we got?
Man, you know what? I don't even use Facebook no more. It's old.
Oh my! I'm talking about the labels of your. Are you single? For women out there who want to know.
On Facebook, I'm married.
On Facebook, you married?
I'm married on Facebook.
Yeah. And what are you on Instagram?
Instagram? I'm single on Instagram.
You're terrible. Is that what spirituality got us going? Is this what's going on there?
Well, I mean, I'm giving you the truth, man. Listen,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Listen, I'm a disciple. Look at the disciples in the Bible. They look just like
they look just like you. I don't remember the Bible having pictures, but if it had a picture, your face would be there.
Hey, Ernest is all in the story.
All right, Ernest, tell our viewers. Is there anything else you want to tell us about you?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay, go right ahead.
I mean, me being born and raised here in Las Vegas, the historical Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. You know, what I did was a couple years ago on my search and my journey of being an artist, promoter, graphic designer, b-boy, DJ, you know, but
oh wow,
massive MCs for sure. I ran across my uncle Polymac. Shouts out to the legend, and he was telling me about, you know, there's a lot of information out there about Vegas and the hip hop scene and the culture, but when you look at it, it's not for us, it's not by us. A lot of it that hits mainstream media isn't controlled by us.
Okay.
So I and my brother set fit to document and record the legends that we knew of, the pioneers that we knew of.
Oh.
And it sent us down a rabbit hole to tell the story of the untold story of the sleeping giants, the first radio personalities, DJs, b-boys, and pretty much street teams.
Coming out of Las Vegas?
Born in Vegas, and the ones that moved to Vegas, because a lot of people got to understand Vegas only been here, you know, 150 something years, right?
Yeah, I realize that.
So it's so fresh that it took out of towners to create natives.
That makes a lot of sense. That literally makes a lot of sense. So with that being said, I think that if you're coming to Vegas and you're interested in black culture, you want to learn about black culture, this is the man you want to look for and you want to talk to. I'm black and you know that, but I don't know everything about black culture. I mean, I really don't. Not from a Las Vegas perspective. You talk about LA, I can give you some insight, but you talk about Las Vegas, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know. You know, my short 11 years here, not much I've known. So I go to YA if I need anything, because he seems to have the knowledge to set me on the right track. Is there anything else you can tell us?
I mean, once again, documentation done, albums coming soon, you know, but my whole point in being here is to exploit the culture in Vegas. Dealing with the artist, promotion, and that and the third. I learned, you know, the artists only have a couple avenues to place their music. You know, So me going to California, going to ASCAP events, seeing where to put my stuff at, I came back with the knowledge, and I'm like, you know, if we link the artists up with the businesses, not only will the businesses be getting organic music and content, but the artists will also be getting the recognition. The recognition. Yeah. So kill two birds with one stone. Now, to make it easier, I just put it all under one roof, because I go to all the barbecues, I go to all the get downs, you know what I'm saying? While y'all don't want to work with each other, I'm all in your hood seeing what's cracking.
Yeah.
So I put it in LV culture, so I make it easier for you to find out where to go get some, you know,
soul food.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some
macaroni and cheese.
African threads. You need some black soap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pedicures, manicures, haircuts. I mean, it's taking that kitchen haircut, you know, because there's quality out there. It's just a quantity. Okay. So we take the quality and we exploit it.
Okay.
We got to push the button on great product, and that's how we're going to bring down the prices. While you go to these stores and they running it up, us working together going to be able to work it down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So LV Culture is an introduction to black culture in Las Vegas.
Yes. A television platform.
Okay.
I have to emphasize that because that's what sent me down a rabbit hole. But it has a directory on there for you to follow us on our media. We promote over 100 black businesses a month. So, and this is free. This is my community service back to Las Vegas.
Absolutely. I told you.
Just pushing the button on great products and great food and great people that's in the city. So.
Well, I'm so glad you showed up today. I love having you here. I love for you to be the person that people go to, because in my experience, he follows through. He shows up. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to sit someone here on the Tribune, on the Las Vegas Tribune, I want them to be at least a person that actually does what they say they do, because Vegas has a culture of people not doing what they say they do. You know, like they don't follow through all the time. So YA is one of those people. Now, where can they find you, YA?
Call my number, 702-439-5662, or hit me up on lbculture.net. My number is there, 702-439-5662.
And all your socials? Are they all YA Poet?
YAPOET.
Okay. Everybody, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And if there isn't anything else YA wants to give you,
hey, stay blessed. It's a new year. Hey, do you, baby? and it's automatic.
And it's the automatic tour. Tell them.
Coming soon. Just check out lvculture.net. You're going to see the automatic. You're going to see Ernest Living. You're going to see the Sleeping Giants documentary. You're going to see the Tribune News. We got everything, baby.
We got everything. All right, everybody. I want to thank you guys for clicking in. That's it. That's all. Until we meet again, I'll see you next week.